Okay, first of all, a very happy Engineers Day to all. Good evening, everyone. Okay, Engineers Day is dedicated to those without them, every machine would not have been made. A day dedicated to those without them, no one would have been able to fly. No one would have been able to make their home. No one would able to have been to watch television. No one would have been able to communicate with the long distance. So, from mobile phone to airplane, television to satellite, everything is possible because of engineers. Every day, a new technology comes in to take human to the next level to give them basic desires to their basic need. We are engineers. 100 such instances of Visvesvarayya's discipline and devotion to work can be listed. He once said, "The curse of our country is laziness. At first sight, everyone seems to be working, but in fact, one man works and the other simply watch him. As someone said with contempt, it looks as if 5 men are working, but really only one man works. One man will be doing nothing, one man will be resting, another man will be watching them, yet another man will be helping these three. It all seems to be a lol situation. The dams built by him are still functional even today, a testimony to his brilliance, skill, honesty, and dedication. So, 15th of September, Engineers Day, is quite a remarkable tribute to the greatest Indian engineer, Bharat Ratna M. Vishwesvarayya. After him reaching his admirable destiny through his kind heart and intellectual brain in all directions, so he could finally sleep in peace on 14th April 1962. We miss him ever, and never such a person in the world is seen. A man of honest principles and a dedicated engineer, he served as the Diwan of Mysore and helped in the overall development and growth of Karnataka. His amazing works include construction of K.R. Sagar Dam and its neighboring Brindavan Gardens, setting up of the Mysore Sandalwood Oil Factory, and the founding of the Bank of Mysore. His detailed report on planned economy for India and reconstructing India is still considered to be the best research material by several economic planners. Today, India produces the maximum number of engineers in the world who have done wonders in the field of technology and have played a major role in the development and growth of our nation. In fact, several of them are working all over the world in various disciplines and leaving an impact. Leading multinational companies have set up their R&D departments in India to make the most of this talent pool. When we talk of new age cars, nanotechnology, or renewable energy to the future, everything requires vision, and engineers of the future will be doing much more than they are doing today. It is therefore important that the future engineers concentrate on their communication skills, problem solving aptitude, and willingness to learn new things in order to be better prepared for the challenge of tomorrow. This was all about Engineers Day. Thank you, madam.
Yes. Now we will start the presentations that you have done. So initially we will take our first presentation of Shravani Dongre. She will present the technology touchscreen technology. Shravani, Shravani, please on your mic and camera.
मैम स्क्रीन प्रेजेंट करूँ ना?
Yes. Oh.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shravani Prakar Dongre. My presentation topic is touch screen technology. Content of touch screen technology, touch screen history of touch screen, working of touch screen technologies, application of touch screen, example and uses. Touch screen. A display screen has a sensitive glass overlay placed on it, and we could give the desired input by touch it. The first finger-driven touch screen to have been invented by E. A. Johnson in 1965 at the Royal Radar established in Malvern, United Kingdom. After 2 years later, Johnson further expounded on the technology with photographs and diagrams in a touch display, a program man-machine interface, published in Ergonomics in 1967. In 1983, the computer manufacturing company Hewlett-Packard introduced the HP 150, a home computer with a touch screen technology. The HP 150 had a built-in grid of infrared beams across the front of the monitor which detected finger movement. This is the first touchscreen smartphone. Technologies. 4 different technologies used to make a touchscreen: resistive, capacitive, surface, acoustic wave, infrared, LED, or optical. Working of touchscreen depend on 3 components: touch sensor, controller, driver. Touch sensor. A touch sensor is a clear glass panel with a touch responsive surface. The sensor generally has an electrical current or signal going through it, and touching the screen causes a voltage or signal changes. Controller. The controller is a small PC card that connects between the touch sensor and the PC. The controller determines what type of interface connection you will need on the PC. Drivers. The driver is a software that allows the touch screen and computer to work together. Most touch screen drivers today are a mouse emulation type over. Touch screen it consists of 2 electrically conductive layers, one of which is resistive and the other one is conductive layer. These 2 layers are separated by spaces which keep them apart until you touch it. A screen resistance layer on top completes the whole setup, and an electrical current runs through the 2 layers at all times. When you touch the screen, the 2 layers are pressed together, and the electrical current change at the point of contact. The change in electrical field and its coordinates are calculated by the software, which further carries out functions corresponding to dashboard, carries out the function corresponding to dashboard. Although this system is durable and consist, they can only handle one touch at a time. That is why high-end device most likely uses capacitive touch screen. uh, now how does a capacitive touchscreen system work? In the capacitive system, a layer that stores electrical charge constructed from material like copper or indium tin is a used sensor at the corner and a protective casing complete the whole setup, and a minute amount of voltage is applied at all corners of the touch screen. Now, does it work? See, our body can conduct electrical current. So when a user touches this screen with his or her fingers, some of the charge is transferred to the user. This is sensed at each corner of the screen. The electrical current value at each corner will differ accordingly to the touch point. This relative difference as the software to find exactly where the touch took place, and further it carries out the function corresponding to that spot. iPhone, most mid-range to high smartphone, tablets, and computer use this system. Advantages of touch screen technology. Use advantages of touch screen technology: public information display, retail and restaurant system, customer self-service, control and automation system, computer-based training, assistive technology. Disadvantages of touchscreen technology. Some disadvantages are that the user must be within arm's reach of display. It would be difficult to select small items. It can cause you to feel a little electrical shock if you touch the screen with your weight finger. They cost more than alternative device. The screen gets directly from fingerprints. The user has to sit and stand close. Example: smartphone, um, smartphone, Nokia Lumia, iPhone, Samsung S3, iPad, Samsung Tab 10.0, 10.0, 10.1, Sony Video Gaming Gear, Nintendo 3DS, PS Vita, Nintendo Wii U. These are the examples of touchscreen technology. This technology is used at a different places like gas and fuel stations, at cinema halls, restaurants, airport, in cars, supermarket. Thank you for listening my presentation.
Have you finished, Shravani?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, Shravani. Now the next one is Pooja Jagtap. Pooja?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Can you present your screen on your camera
Yes,
and
ma'am.
video also? On your, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell your topic name and then
Hello,
start your presentation.
ma'am. Screen.
Yes, yes.
Good,
This side.
good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Pooja Jagtap. My topic is, my presentation topic is
search engine technology. What we will see in this presentation, first point is what is search engine. सर्च इंजन क्या होता है, हाउ डज सर्च इंजन वर्क, सर्च इंजन कैसे काम करता है, सर्च इंजन एल्गोरिदम वर्किंग, सर्च इंजन का जो रैंकिंग एल्गोरिदम होता है वो कैसे वर्क करता है, एडवांटेजेस ऑफ सर्च इंजन के एडवांटेजेस क्या क्या है, डिसएडवांटेजेस ऑफ सर्च इंजन के डिसएडवांटेजेस क्या क्या. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल सी हिस्ट्री ऑफ सर्च इंजन. The first search engine created Archie. So Archie is first search engine created in 1990 by Alan Emrich, a student at
Excuse me, Pooja.
Eskil University.
Excuse me, Pooja.
Yes, ma'am.
मॅम पूजाला एक सांगू का?
Just tilt your mobile.
मॅम पूजाची तिथं ते टीव्ही सारखा सिम्बॉल नाही का, त्याच्यावर क्लिक करायला तिथून प्रेझेंटेशन चालू होतं.
स्टार्ट प्रेझेंटेशन तर म्हणाल तिला.
पूजा तुमच्या मोबाईलवर तिथे एक स्क्रीनचं ऑप्शन दिसतंय प्रेझेंटेशनचं, स्टार्ट प्रेझेंटेशन म्हणून, तर त्याच्यावर क्लिक करा. पूजा.
Hello,
येस. हां, तिथे जे प्रेझेंटेशनचं जे बटन आहे.
ma'am.
येस.
नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लेम आहे वाटतं मॅम तिचा.
ओके. तुमचा मोबाईल टिल्ट करा फक्त, बाकी काही नको मग. नाही ठीक आहे, ती जसं घेतली तसं राहू द्या, तिचा नेटवर्क. ठीक आहे, स्टार्ट करा पूजा. केलं तुम्ही.
She created by in school. See what is search engine. Searching is one of the most used action on the internet. Search engine of searching are very popular and frequent used sites. Are very popular. Search engine are about every time you information or about certain Amazon की बात करें तो लगाई. अब अगर यूजर को इंटरनेट से कोई इंफॉर्मेशन लेनी है को ये और कॉम्प्लेक्स टास्क रिलेवेंट और रिक्वायर्ड इंफॉर्मेशन मिलने के लिए सर्च इंजन का यूज किया जाता है. सर्च इंजन की यूज जरूरत
येस येस.
सिंपल लैंग्वेज में देखिए तो सर्च इंजन इज अ सॉफ्टवेयर the system that is designed to search and information on the World Wide Web. सर्च इंजन एक सॉफ्टवेयर है जो यूजर को वर्ल्ड वाइड वेब या इंटरनेट से इंफॉर्मेशन सर्च करने में है। गूगल या मोस्ट यूज सर्च ये बहुत यूज है और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा यूज कर according to research of इंटरनेट सर्च गूगल, इसीलिए गूगल को आज की डेट पर नंबर वन सर्च इंजन माना जाता है। अराउंड 2.4% ऑन एंड ओनली 0.8%. Now we will see examples of many lot of search engines. Google, like Google, for example, Yahoo, Alta Vista, Ask, Overture, Excite, etc. It's very useful. इनमें सबसे यूजफुल गूगल का ही ज़्यादा यूज किया जाता है इस को। Now we will see how does search engine work. ये देखने के लिए इंफॉर्मेशन होनी चाहिए। फर्स्ट SER सपोज एक यूजर है और उससे गूगल पे कुछ गूगल पे टाइप करेगा, सपोज उसे गूगल पे टाइप करेगा वो ऑनलाइन शूज और गूगल उसे फुल पेज का रिजल्ट प्रोवाइड करेगा। यूजर जो ऊपर टाइप करेगा बाय ऑनलाइन शूज, उसे टेक्निकल लैंग्वेज में कीवर्ड, सर्च फ्रेज, सर्च टर्म, क्वेरी होता है। रिजल्ट दिखाता है उसे SERP मीन्स सर्च इंजन रिजल्ट। उस पर वो अलग अलग इंफॉर्मेशन दिखाता है। देन वी विल सी क्रॉलर क्या करता है। क्रॉलर एक पेजेस से अलग अलग पेजेस पे जाता है और पेजेस की लिंक में से अलग वेब पेज पे जाता है। टेक्निकली ये करता क्या है, वेब पेज को सोर्स कोड को कम्प्लीटली रीड करता है। क्रॉलर जो होता है वो किसी भी वेब पेज टेक्निकल सोर्स कोड कम्प्लीटली रीड करता है और वेब पेज से जुड़ी हुई पूरी इंफॉर्मेशन कलेक्ट करता है। देन वी विल सी इंडेक्सिंग। जो वेब पेज क्रॉलर स्पाइडर विजिट कर चुके हैं उनको सर्च इंजन के डेटाबेस में की प्रोसेस को इंडेक्सिंग कहते हैं। जो वेब पेजेस होते हैं वो जो क्रॉलर विजिट करके आ चुका है उसको सर्च इंजन के डेटाबेस में ऐड करने की प्रोसेस को इंडेक्सिंग कहा जाता है। अब हम इसे देखते हैं कि क्रॉलर पर क्रॉलर्स और स्पाइडर्स हैं और उनके सोर्स कोड को और द्वारा करते हैं। अब क्या
Yes. Hello, Pooja. 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 Okay. Meanwhile, I just want to ask Nikita Jagtap. Yes, Nikita. Nikita Jagtap. On your mic, Nikita Jagtap. Okay. Nikita, will you present?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you prepared?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you prepared for the presentation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, just wait for Pooja Jagtap. Okay. So, thank you, Pooja. Now, the next presentation will be presented by Nikita Jagtap. And after Nikita Jagtap, there will be Priyanka Khamgavkar. Now, Nikita Jagtap will present. Nikita, please on your mic and camera.
हेलो मैम
Yes.
नेटवर्क ಎಲ್ಲ तो मैम
Okay. Do you want to present again the remaining part? Yes, Pooja. Pooja Jagtap. Okay. She may have a coverage problem. Now, the Nikita Jagtap. Are you there, Nikita?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Now, present your screen. Good.
First of all, good morning. My topic was cybercrime and security. What is cybercrime? Cybercrime is a term for any illegal activity. The internet in India is growing rapidly. Internet also has own disadvantages. Cybercrime is done using computers and the internet. Cybercrime in this technology world of 21st century. Everyone is engaged with internet through WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, net banking, and lots of other platforms are there. So next things of categories of cybercrime. The computer The computer is a target of cybercrime. Using a computer to attack other computers, for example, hacking. Second things of the computer as a weapon. Using a computer to commit real world crime, for example, credit card frauds. So, next things of types of cybercrime. First of all, hacking. Second thing is credit card. Third one is password cracking, hacking. First of all, hacking. Hacking in simple term means illegal instruction information of computer system or network. It is also known as cracking. Second things of credit card fraud. This problem occur while using online banking shopping. To avoid such a fraud, the banks are now make privacy so that one can't use the other's credit card. Because of the mobile security code is two-step verification. Third, third one is password cracking. Password password cracking. Use always a strong password. Never use same password for two different sites. It may be impossible to prevent computer hacking. However, effective security controls, including strong password. Next thing of history of cybercrime. The first recorded cybercrime in the year 1820. The first cybercrime ever recorded was in France during 1820. The person involved was Joseph Marie. The first virus was installed on Apple computer in the year 1982. Next things of safety tips for cybercrime. So cybercrime today, as the technology is increasing, more companies are connecting to the internet, doing e-business and e-commerce. This company is electronic transaction. For this, security is main problem. Security is very important on internet because internet has important role. Today the whole world is dependent computer for doing anything. The regular use of internet increase opportunity of crime. Next things, cyber security. What is a cyber security? Cybersecurity is the term cybersecurity is used to refer to the security offered through online services to protect your online information more than amount of people to getting connected to internet. Next thing of my why use of cyber security. Cybersecurity is protect to computer for hacking data. So use of cybersecurity to secure the computer. Next thing is why need of cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is need for since the help is securing data from threats such as data thefts or also safeguard your system from viruses. So solution is the cybercrime. Install a security site that protects the computer against threats such as viruses and worms. Advantage of cybersecurity. Um, first of all, first protects networks and protect to data. Second one is it can protect in your business. Third one is protect system against viruses. Protect the computer from being hacked. System security protection from all kind of viruses attacks. So thank you.
Thank you, Nikita. Now the next presentation will be given by Priyanka Khamgaonkar. And after Priyanka, the next presentation will be the Nikita Katolkar's presentation. So currently we will see the Priyanka Khamgaonkars presentation. So Priyanka, please unmute your mic.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Today my topic is Bluetooth based smart sensor network. Bluetooth based smart sensor network. Why I choose the topic of Bluetooth based smart sensor network? We are using Bluetooth regularly for listening music or listening audios and etc. So I choose that topic Bluetooth based smart sensor networks. What is Bluetooth actually? And how we can proceed on it. Well, first we see some information about Bluetooth. What is Bluetooth? Bluetooth is wireless high-speed data transfer technology or a short range. Means Bluetooth is high speed data transfer technology or a short range. In short range, we can use the Bluetooth technology. Uh, the range will be 10 to 100 meters. Bluetooth wireless technology developed in 1994 at Ericsson in Sweden. In Sweden, the Bluetooth technology was developed. Originally, now we see the purpose of Bluetooth. Originally, it was built to eliminate the for cables, the need for cable connections between PDS and notebook PC. Now, Bluetooth is built to use Bluetooth is used for connection between personal digital assistants and notebook PCs, laptops, etc., etc. Later, the goals were to enable different devices through a commonly accepted standard for wireless connectivity. This is the main purpose of Bluetooth. Information of Bluetooth. Here we see some information of Bluetooth. Bluetooth specifications are Bluetooth was developed by Jeff Hudson and Sven Mattisson, Sweden. Bluetooth standard is IEEE 802.15. Is band frequency is 2.4 gigahertz. Range range of Bluetooth is 10 to 100 meters. Channel bandwidth is 1 Mbps. Maximum asymmetric data transfer is 71 kbps. Now, what is actually Bluetooth? Bluetooth topology. Depending on the type of connection established between various Bluetooth devices, two main topologies are as
First is piconet technology and second is scatternet technology. To any topology, there are two prime components, master devices and slave devices. In master devices, master devices is which controls one or more devices or process. Or slave devices are served as their communication hub. Slave devices serves master devices. Then piconet topology. A piconet technology is an ad hoc network that links a wireless user group devices using Bluetooth technology protocol. A piconet consists of two or more devices occupying the same physical channel, synchronized to a common clock and hopping sequence. It allows one master device to interconnect with up to 7 active slave devices. What is piconet technology? It is the technology to connect and communication between two or more networks or devices. We can say also devices. One master devices is allowed in piconet technology, and 7 active slave devices, 7 slave devices are allowed in piconet technology. Some examples of piconets include a cell phones connected to a computer, a laptop, and a Bluetooth enabled digital camera, or several PDAs that are connected to each other. Scatternet topology. Next is scatternet technology. A scatternet topology is a scatternet technology is a type of ad hoc computer network consisting of two or more piconets. The terms scatternet and piconet are typically applied to Bluetooth wireless technology. It has ability to connect 8 piconet devices. In scatternet technology, what it is, the piconet topology, piconet technology, one piconet technology is connected to one or more piconet technologies. That is the scatternet topology. Now we see the main topic, smart sensor network. Challenge. It is to ensure interoperability among various Bluetooth manufacturer devices and to provide numerous applications. Important feature of WSN, collaboration of network nodes during execution and data-centric nature. Many smart sensor nodes scattered in the field collect data and send it to users via gateway using multi-hop routes. In smart sensor network, it is connected through collaboration of networks, one data-centric nodes to another nodes of execution. Discovery of smart sensor nodes. After installation, the primary step during execution is to discover the smart sensor nodes in the area. That is to prepare a list of sensor characteristic and network topology. Next, in execution process, provision is to have addition of new or removal of existing sensors. Then wireless sensors network. Wireless sensor network is actually a Bluetooth devices or a
Wi-Fi, etc., etc. WSN consists of number of small devices equipped with sensing unit, microprocessor, wireless communication interface, and power source. Too many operations performed by WSNR. Queries are used when user requires only the current values of the observation. Tasking. More complex operation is used when a phenomenon has to be observed over a large period of time. Now we see the function of WSN, functions of gateway. Communication with sensor networks, shortage wireless communication, discovery of smart sensor nodes, gateway logic, controlling gateway interface and data flow, providing from access to sensor. Communication with user, communication over internet, WAN, satellite, etc. Application of smart network, military application, monitoring friendly forces, equipment, ammunition, recognition of opposing forces and in battlefield surveillance, battle damage assessment, nuclear, biological, and chemical attack detection. Thank you.
Thank you, Priyanka. The next presentation will be presented by Nikita Katulkar, Blue Eyes Technology. And after Nikita Katulkar, after that the next presentation will be given by the Mayuri Hiware, Night Vision Technology. Now here we will start the presentation of Nikita Katulkar. Yes,
Good
Nikita?
afternoon, everyone. My name is
Yes, good
Nikita
afternoon.
Katolkar. My topic name is Blue Eyes Technology. San Jose, California, since 1997, discovered by Blue Eyes Technology. What is Blue Eyes Technology? Aims at creating computational machines that have perceptual and sensory ability, use camera and microphone to identify user actions and emotions. Blue means Bluetooth connection, eye movement, technology, techniques. The terms of Blue Eyes. Blue in the term stands for Bluetooth, which enables reliable wireless communication. Eyes, because the eye movement enables us to obtain a lot of interesting and important information. Need of Blue Eyes technology to build a machine that can understand your emotions, a PC that can listen, talk, or scream, verify your identity, feels your presence, interact with you. Technologies used. The eye movement sensor, simple user interest tracker, artificial intelligence, speech recognition, emotion mouse. This picture of emotion mouse. The eye movement sensor designing a personal area network for linking all the operators and the supervision system to measure units. DAU means data acquisition unit. CSU means central system unit. DAU features runs on batteries, low power consumption, lightweight, easy to use, does not disturb the operator working, ID cards for operator authorization, voice transmission using hardware PCM codec. CSU features connection management, data processing, data recording, access verification, and system maintenance. Data security. Only registered mobile devices can connect to the system. Bluetooth connection, authentication, access rights restrictions. Applications. e-retailing record and interpret customer movement in automobile industry, in video games to create face responsive display and pre-respective environment display, generic control rooms, power station, flight control centers, operating theaters. Conclusion: provide more delicate and user-friendly facilities in computing devices. Gap between the electronic and physical world is reduced. The computer can be run using implicit commands instead of the explicit commands. Thank you.
Thank you, Nikita. The next presentation will be given by Mayuri Hiware. And after Mayuri Hiware, after Mayuri Hiware, Vijaya Shinde's presentation will be there.
Good afternoon. I am Mayuri Hiware from second year CSC. First of all, Happy Engineers Day. Today's seminar topic is night vision. Night vision technology. Introduction, type of night vision, working of technical night vision devices, generation, application, and conclusion. Introduction, night vision technology literally allows one to see in the dark. नाइट विजन टेक्नोलॉजी है और लाइट ना होने पर दिखाई देती है. इट इज ओरिजिनल डेवलपमेंट ऑफ फॉर मिलिट्री. नाइट विजन टेक्नोलॉजी मिलिट्री के लिए यूज हुई है क्योंकि मोस्टली अटैक रात को हो रहे थे, इसलिए वो डेवलप हुई है. हमारा ह्यूमन बीइंग का विजन नाइट के समय बिल्कुल कम हो जाता है कुछ एनिमल के कंपेयर में. कुछ एनिमल रात को इंफ्रारेड एंड नाइट विजन की एबिलिटी होती है. और आपके पास नाइट विजन के प्रॉपर पिपेट है तो आप दूर खड़े आदमी को देख सकते हैं. 200 मीटर करीब ऑब्जेक्ट को देख सकते हैं. मूनलेस हो, क्लाउडी नाइट हो, अंधेरा उसमें देखा देती है. इसके बाद टेक्निकल नाइट विजन, इमेज इंटेंसिफायर, थर्मल इमेजिंग. Working of technical night vision. Technical night vision can work in two very different way. Image intensifier, जो लाइट आपके पास आ रही है उसे एम्पलीफायर करते हैं और उसके बाद कन्वर्जेंशन लेंस यानी नॉर्मल लेंस एम्पलीफायर लाइट को, जो कि वो एक लाइट है उसे ले लेती है. जितनी भी लाइट होती है थोड़ी बहुत उसके बाद भेजते इमेज इंटीफायर्स ट्यूब में, जो लाइट एनर्जी इलेक्ट्रॉन रिलीज होती है. लाइट एनर्जी इलेक्ट्रॉन रिलीज होती है कैथोन से, फिर उसे एक्सीलेटर कर जाती है. जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आए हैं माइक्रो चैनल प्लेट में जाते हैं और बाउंस ऑफ होते हैं. दोबारा फिर दोबारा इलेक्ट्रॉन जनरेट करते हैं. इसी तरह के नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन हर चैनल में प्रोड्यूस होते हैं. जो ओरिजिनल एलिमेंट्स इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है वो क्लोराइड करते हैं चैनल के साथ. फिर जो आइटम है एक्साइट करते हैं और इलेक्ट्रॉन्स प्रोड्यूस करते हैं. उसके बाद फिर न्यू इलेक्ट्रॉन क्लोराइड करते हैं आइटम से, तो एक चेन बन जाती है. जैसे हमने एक लाइट लिए, केवल एक लाइट बल्ब इलेक्ट्रॉन प्रोड्यूस हुआ और उसके बाद आपस में एक चेन बनते ये जो मल्टीपल इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आए. हम जानते हैं कि इलेक्ट्रॉन जो होते हैं वो फोटॉन्स रिलीज करते हैं, तो वो ग्रीन इमेज मिलती है. डायग्राम में नाइट में ली गई इमेज है. इसके बाद फोटॉन है, ये फोटॉन एक फोटोन कैथोड है। फोटोन कैथोड काम ही होता है कि इलेक्ट्रॉन प्रोड्यूस करना। यह एक माइक्रो चैनल प्लेट है। यह इलेक्ट्रॉन को मल्टीपल कर देगा, बार बार टकरा कर वो दोबारा प्रोड्यूस करेगा मल्टीपल इलेक्ट्रॉन्स। यह फॉस्फोरस स्क्रीन पे डाले जाएंगे, यह पर एक फोटोन प्रोड्यूस होंगे। इसी तरह नाइट विजन डिवाइस में वो इमेज दिखाई देंगी। इसके बाद थर्मल इमेजिंग। हर डिवाइस वस्तु आप में से इमिट करती है इंफ्रारेड एनर्जी। इंफ्रारेड एनर्जी है इलेक्ट्रॉन मैग्नेटिक स्पेक्ट्रम में, उसमें इंफ्रारेड को एक जगह होती है, कुछ रिफ्लेक्टिव होती है, कुछ इमिटेड होती है। इमिटेड इंफ्रारेड जो है कि उधर से टेम्परेचर निकालती है। ऑल ऑब्जेक्ट देखेंगे तो उसमें एक इंफ्रारेड एनर्जी दिखाई देंगी। जो फोर्स इंफ्रारेड लाइट जो स्कैन किया जाएगा उसको टेम्परेचर पैटर्न में बना जाएगा। फिर टेम्परेचर पैटर्न बनाएंगे, उससे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इम्पल्स ट्रांसलेट किए जाएंगे। ये जो इम्पल्स आए हैं सर्किट बोर्ड में जाएंगे और इंफॉर्मेशन आई है वो डिस्प्ले करेंगे। इसी में सिग्नल प्रोसेसिंग यूनिट है। सिग्नल प्रोसेसिंग यूनिट डेटा को लेगी, उसे डिफरेंट कलर में प्रेजेंट करेंगी। थर्मल इमेजिंग है जो ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट प्रोड्यूस होती है। आपके पास स्कैनर है, इमेज रिलीज कर रहा है, इमिट कर रहा है, कर रहा है वो ऑप्टिक्स लगा दी। इसमें इंफ्रा डिटेक्टर है, उसे डिटेक्शन किया, यह से सिग्नल प्रोसेसिंग में भेजा। इंफ्रा रेड डिटेक्टर से सिग्नल आया है, उसे प्रोसेस करके उसे डिस्प्ले हो गया है। नाइट विजन डिवाइसेस कुछ टाइप है। स्कोप, गॉगल्स, कैमरा। जो स्कोप है मोनोकुलर नॉर्मली होते हैं, वो हैंड रखते हैं। इसके बाद गूगल होते हैं, वो बाइनोकुलर होते हैं और ये सर पर पहने जाते हैं। कैमरा यह यूज किया जाता है ट्रांसमिशन और रिकॉर्डिंग एंड इमेज के लिए। यह मोस्टली तब यूज होता है जब आपका लोकेशन फिक्स हो, इसलिए यूज होता है। उसके बाद जनरेशन जीरो। नाइट विजन प्रोड्यूस या इमेज बेस्ड कन्वर्जेशन पे था, इंटरफिकेशन पर नहीं था। जनरेशन 1 वैक्यूम ट्यूब टेक्नोलॉजी यूज किया गया था। फुल मून ऑपरेटिंग था। एप्लीफिकेशन 1000 था। ऑपरेटिंग लाइव 2000 तक था। उसके बाद ये डायग्राम ये जनरेशन 1 की इंटरफायर ट्यूब थे, स्टेज फोटो कैथोड के स्टेज थे। उसके बाद जनरेशन 2 डेवलप हुआ, फर्स्ट माइक्रो चैनल प्लेट एप्लीकेशन। उसके बाद वन क्वांटर मून ऑपरेटिंग एम्प्लीफिकेशन 2000 तक था। ऑपरेटिंग लाइव 2500 तक थी। उसके बाद जनरेशन 3 उसमें बहुत इम्प्रूव हो गई, माइक्रो चैनल प्लेट एंड फोटो कैथोड स्टारलाइट ऑपरेशन। उसके बाद एम्प्लीफिकेशन 14,000 तक टाइम था। ऑपरेटिंग लाइफ 10,000 हवर्स हो गई। उसके बाद एप्लीकेशन मिलिट्री यूज के लिए, हंटिंग, सिक्योरिटी हिडन ऑब्जेक्ट डिटेक्टर। उसके बाद कंक्लूजन, 21वीं सदी में नाइट विजन टेक्नोलॉजी बहुत डेवलप हुई। उसके बाद ये एक मिलिट्री के लिए यूज हुई, मिलिट्री के लिए यूज होती थी, लेकिन अब वो एक सिविलियन के लिए यूज होती है। घर में हम सीसीटीवी कैमरे रखते हैं, उसको आप हम